So me and my girlfriend have this deal. We show each other our favorite TV shows and movies. So far, I've introduced her to the Star Wars saga, Love, Death Plus Robots, and Attack on Titan. In return, she showed me Diaries of Bridget Jones, Cobra Kai, Back to the Future, and the one and only, the reason this video exists, the everlasting, the magnificent Desperate Housewives. What? Yep, I know, this genuinely surprised me too. At first, I wasn't excited at all that my lovely little peach wanted to show me a show for women about women. How was I supposed to relate to this? This isn't a guy thing, there is no action, no violence or explosions. I told myself I will give it a few episodes, maybe one season at most. Jesus fucking Christ, how wrong I was.
Thank you, Susan. Edie, I burned your house down. Give us a minute.
Mike, call the police. My wife is holding me hostage.
For those of you who have never heard of this soap opera giant, it's the story of a Wisteria Lane neighborhood where the families of our main heroines live. The clumsy Susan, the model Gabrielle, the mother of a nation Lynette, and gunsmith Bree. The number of housewives grows and shrinks depending on the season and also what lawsuits are currently going on between them in real life. The show works very simply. Each season we solve some mystery that has hit this otherwise very friendly neighborhood. Of course, there are also soap opera classics: infidelity, illegitimate children, lies, plots, murder, and wait, a guy in a freezer. Are we sure this isn't some kind of fucked up horror movie?
Don't tell your brothers. You were always my favorite.
I saw the man in your freezer.
But you know what? It's good. It's fun. Since it's the soap opera, I can't really shake the feeling that Desperate Housewives is like Naruto, with an extreme number of filler episodes or moments. And yeah, I know using overused memes from The Office isn't exactly fun anymore, but I just can't help myself. Still, I never expected to get so invested in this show, let alone make a video about it. Of course, Desperate Housewives isn't 100% perfect. Every time when Catherine appears on scene, I get the same feeling as when you eat bulldog ramen with double portion sauce. Not very well. Everyone has that one character they feel an almost irrational amount of animosity towards, and for me that's her. Nothing against the actress Dana Delaney, she did a great job. The production and making of the show were also soaked in various controversies. The Vanity Fair photoshoot after the first episode, alleged bullying by Terry Hatcher, Nicola Sheridan and her lawsuit against Housewives and Mark Cherry, Cherry's own behavior on set, Eva Longoria's connections to Scientology, and then there is Felicity Huffman's 2019 scandal involving bribes to boost her daughter's university scores. Yeah, that's a lot. This is just a brief overview of the scandals and controversy that happened on and off the set of Housewives. The YouTuber Coffee and Cults covered this topic excellently in her own video, so I definitely recommend checking it out. If you start watching Housewives today, as I did, you will also notice it's kind of a product of its time. A show with this kind of drama development would still be probably successful today, but I dare say it wouldn't be as huge as when it first aired in 2004. The countless awards the show has won probably speak for its quality as well. Okay, I kind of lost my way here. What I wanted to say, and what was originally the point of this video, is that my girlfriend made me watch Desperate Housewives, and here are my impressions and thoughts. The story kicks in a rather unconventional way. A very nice lady commits an act that YouTube probably doesn't even want to hear about, let alone see. From that moment on, Mary Alice Young becomes the narrator and the storyteller of the series. In a few episodes, other characters take over the narration, but those are rare exceptions. Her death shocks the community and raises questions about what secrets she was hiding. Susan is a divorced mom trying to find new love, and she competes with Eddie for the attention of the new neighbor, Mike, who, like everyone else on the street, has his own secrets. Lynette, a former successful manager, struggles with raising 4 kids and the fact that her husband is always away. Bree tries to maintain the perfect image of her family, even as her marriage to Rex falls apart and her kids rebel. When I met Andrew and Danielle, that was the first time I started to question question even if I ever wanted kids. Gabrielle, a former model, is trapped in an unhappy marriage with Carlos and starts an affair with her young gardener, John. Spicy. The main mystery of the first season is why Mary Alice did what she did. It gradually comes to light that someone was blackmailing her over a dark secret she shared with her family. Her husband Paul, probably the best villain in the series, in my opinion, tries to keep the secret buried, while their son Zach grows increasingly disturbed. Their first mystery, why Mary Alice did what she did, the slow unraveling of deadly secrets and neighbors who are not at all what they seem at first glance, made me understand why the show was such a hit. This is how the series creates mystical and mysterious atmosphere behind the innocent suburban comedy. Desperate Housewives is Riverdale, if Riverdale wasn't shit. Yeah, that's the whole joke. When the first season aired in 2004, it was an instant hit. It serves as a great introduction to the characters and the world of the housewives. The mystery of Mary Alice's death is definitely one of the best, if not the best, mysteries in the whole show. The season convinced me that the series was worth giving a chance. An 8 out of 10. The second season of Desperate Housewives picks up right where the first one left off. Wisteria Lane is still packed with more secrets than Mrs. McCluskey's fridge. Blink blink. A new neighbor, Betty Applewhite, moves onto the street, bringing her son Matthew and a massive secret. She's hiding someone in her basement. Ooh. The whole neighborhood is dying to know what's really going on in that house. Season 2 for me is definitely weaker. The Applewhite mystery is okay, it's pretty good, but it doesn't leave a long-lasting impression. Once it's resolved, the story just moves on as if nothing happened. The Applewhites themselves aren't particularly memorable, and there are no really serious, lasting consequences at the end of the season. Honestly, it's one of the weaker ones. Maybe the weakest one. 6 out of 10. Season 3. Bree marries Orson, who is charming but also mysterious. The marriage is full of tension, secrets, and the occasional unexpected tumble down the stairs. The mystery in this one is like, who killed Monique and what is Orson hiding? To be completely honest, I have no clue what happened in this season. It vanished from my memory and never came back. I probably forgot all the plot points of this one. Yeah, no idea out of 10. Season 4. A new neighbor arrives on Wisteria Lane. She and Bree not only share a love for perfect pies, but also a talent for hiding the past under a thick layer of frosting. Naturally, with Catherine come new secrets. Also, a hurricane hits Wisteria Lane, blowing apart homes, relationships, and secrets. After the storm, nothing is the same. Catherine and her family are okay, the season's mystery is memorable, it's tolerable, and while I don't really like Catherine, I can handle the plot that revolves around her. 7 out of 10. Season 5 opens with a big time jump, fast-forwarding 5 years. The heroines have changed, but Wisteria Lane is still full of secrets. A new neighbor, Dave Williams, moves in with a dark past and a plan for revenge. As it turns out, his targets are Mike and Susan, whom he blames for his family's death. Dave's presence brings tension and leads to a dramatic finale where several characters' lives are at stake. Desperate Housewives has 180 episodes. You can't really blame me for not remembering everything. But this one I remember. This was a very good season. At first I wasn't a fan of the time jump, but gradually I got used to it. Dave Williams is nicely mysterious and unsettling, and he has one of the more believable motivations in the show. 8.5 out of 10. Season 6. A new family, the Bolans, Angie, her husband Nick, and their son Danny move in. They are clearly hiding something, and Angie's past slowly comes to light, becoming the central storyline. The season's big event is a plane crash during a Christmas party, shaking up the whole community and changing several characters' lives. This is pretty much your average housewife season. I had fun, but I think the Bolans weren't particularly memorable, so yeah, 7 out of 10. After years away, Paul Young, Mary Alice's widower, returns to the street and immediately stirs up trouble. He buys several houses and brings along a new wife, Beth, who has her own secrets and reasons for getting close to him. The main plot is Paul's plan for revenge. He opens a halfway house for ex-cons, causing outrage and suspicion among the neighbors. Beth turns out to be the daughter of Felicia Tillman, who wants to stop Paul's revenge. The season culminates in tragedy and unexpected twists that shake up Wisteria Lane once again. I really liked Paul's return. I love how dark and vengeful he is. He's the best villain in the series for me, and I really liked his return. 8.5 out of 10. Season 8. The central plot revolves around the secret murder of Gabrielle's stepfather, Alejandro, whom the women kill in self-defense and bury in Susan's yard. Susan, Bree, Lynette and Gabby try to protect themselves and their families as the police start investigating Alejandro's disappearance. The friends' relationships are strained as the secret weighs on them and threatens their bond. The season ends with Bree's trial, where women risk everything to save her. After Bree is acquitted, they all go their separate ways, but their friendship remains unforgettable. Flipping the usual formula of Housewives is interesting. This time we are not trying to solve the mystery, but bury one. Literally. A really good ending to the series. 8 out of 10. If you have the time to watch 180 episodes, around 50 minutes each, full of suburban women's problems, drama, intrigue, arguments, action, humor and romance, I can recommend Desperate Housewives. It's not a perfect show and probably I won't rewatch it, but my girlfriend and I watched it while eating or doing something else. It's great for filling that kind of time. Have I seen better dramas? Yeah. Have I seen better soap operas? No. But that's probably because I haven't watched any.